Hi there my friends and welcome to a new alpha biome feature. I'm Icon and we're going to play in the Forsaken Crags this time. So I'm going to feature the outside here first. That's the new tile we're playing on, and the really special thing about this biome is the fact it's dark here, and you're going to meet a lot of nocturnal animals there. I have installed the Forsakens and the Forsakens equipment mod, or I don't know what that was exactly, but if you install all the extra mods for the Forsakens, which you find in the description below, you can optimize this biome ideally, because without those mods, these plants here, for example, wouldn't spawn edible fruits. Okay, but enough of that. First up, we're here at this biome, which is pretty glowing here. This is morning. This is basically as bright as it gets. And around here, you don't have too much options to let's see. The terrain affordance is neat. I was already concerned about the sandy stuff here, but obviously we can build on this without any problems. And terrain fertility overlay, so let's check it out here. There's a lot of ideally fertile ground, but without sunlight, of course, it's going to be harder than usual to grow things, but there are tricks. First up, I want to allow everything and build up my little place here. So all the animals here are nocturnal. We got some night rams and we got some dusk rats, and overall there's, I don't know what's happening here. I literally never played this biome before. I always shied away because of the darkness gameplay didn't appeal to me too much. But now I felt like, come on, let's do it. I'm curious. So there's Forsaken mud. I think that's the stuff with the nasty terrain affordance. Yeah. So the story behind this biome is pretty simple. The Forsakens, an alien race which dwells in the darkness, has tried to terraform this map, and yeah, that's what they did. Obviously, they're not around anymore. So this series will be, again, a couple of episodes to showcase what's happening here. I don't know yet how long we're going to play here, but let's get finally started. Enough of the talk. So first thing I noticed here is the mountains look different. So there's this cracked stone here, enveloping deposits like that. It's looking really neat. I like that different approach on a mountainous surface. I'm going to settle around here because there's water, and where's water I can go fishing. And this bioluminosity here is also worth mentioning, but one thing at a time. So I'm going to start out with some wooden things. I'm having a hard time realizing where these walls end, or where these rocky things start and end, but yeah, this is actually it. Okay, that's maybe I grow accustomed to that at some point, but well, let's just I think that would be already, that's a bridge necessary there, but not, it's not going to mine. Ah, I see, there's mud. Okay, so first thing I'm realizing, building here is not as easy as I would like it to. So let's build our first piece of home here. So that's really pretty strange to understand where your walls have to reach. Oh my god, this is going to be a bit complicated, I can already tell. Okay, now then, let's do some doors here, here, and here. Well, yeah. And let's get started. I rolled up this team with my usual preferences. I got a strong miner, I got a strong constructor. Well, constructor and miner happen to be on the same person, and I got a good doctor. I got a good cook. Nobody here particularly good on the plant work, but well. So these trees here are your wood sources, but obviously I can't designate them with the chop order. I need to harvest them. I see. So I think the difference here is that these plants don't die when I harvest them. So there we go. A nice start, and let's start out with a bed for everybody. And just my usual procedure, you know. You know me. So let's do growing priority, construction priority, hauling priority. Yeah, that's it. Cooking priority. Wonderful. So I'm going to put up another building right here. So yeah, I think I gotta get used to the fact that I have to remove sections of wall at some point because it's not going too well. Okay, so I might be dropping a harvest order, but the tree is disappearing. So let's talk about the stickers and the other plants here. This is your regular tree, and they need no light, and they produce a 50% amount of light. That is not enough to grow anything in it. That's basically enough to yeah. Then there's the giant septimum. That is also a plant which is harvestable for wood, and it can't be cultivated, and it doesn't need light. And then there's the giant gamma. The giant gamma doesn't have anything going on for itself. It's not harvestable, but they produce a light which is 100%, which has 100% value. So you can grow other plants around the giant gammas. That's I think one of the major things the game wants you to do here, and that's doing agriculture around those giant gammas. I think that's exactly the idea of the devs there. So first things first, I want my power. I want my wind power. Then I'm going to put up a research bench, because I have the slight feeling that we might be needing that. But before I do that, I want the stonecutters table. So let's see. What I don't like is that the one tree you can designate with a chop wood, and the other tree you're designating with a harvest order. I dislike that a bit, because both plants only yield wood. There's not really a good reason for this behavior to begin with, honestly. But, well, that's only a minor thing, I'd say. So Rob doesn't have any wood left to build this wall. Okay, so wood is not really scarce or anything, but it's also not exactly a very common resource here. All the wood yielding things here are really are delivering low yields in general. I noticed that. So with the tree sowing technology, I think we would be able to, yeah, the giant sticker, giant septum, and the giant gamma. So yeah, tree sowing I consider a very valuable and necessary technology here, to my big surprise. Oh yeah, and of course we should arm ourselves. So I'm not sure what kind of monsters will be awaiting us here, but I'm pretty sure that there's going to be more predators here along the way. Can't imagine that it's all duskrams and duskrats. That doesn't sound realistic to me. So that's that. And since wood is such a pain to acquire here, I'm just going to go for a research bench made out of steel. There we go. And also I want to have a standing lamp here, because it's this is unacceptable, you know. Oh, let there be light. So this place really really stresses out the feeling here. Oh my god, this is night. So during nighttime I can't see Rob if he's not walking through bioluminescence. It's pretty hard. Did they get any preternatural darkness? So it is as if the sun itself was being drowned in despair. I hate it. Okay, so heat strokes. Oh my goodness. Just didn't realize that this place is okay. So turns out I need a cooler. That's not particularly the biome. That's more my starting point. Oh my god, this is really nasty. So I'd say ideally you should play this without any minimap mod whatsoever to make it even harder. Oh my god, these poor guys, it's dark as hell in here. Wow, okay. What an interesting experience here. So, there we go. Getting rid of those heat strokes, I don't like that. To have no room compatible to recover. Okay, there's the battery technology, and who's my researcher? Yeah, let's do this on Eric, because at some point the hauling duty is over. So, oh my goodness, this is dark. This is as dark as it can get. Wow. Definitely the darkest of all. I'm done with that in a moment. Wow. I am very, very surprised about how brutal this is. So, there we go. There's a mutant flatfish, forsaken anglerfish, pink blobfish, spiny fish. So, doesn't sound like a healthy selection here. Okay, I got people who are good at fishing, so there's a lot of dunite. Let's see. I'm not going to force a stone cutting table made out of wood here. That just seems silly to me. Let's use steel wherever I can, because I feel like steel is actually very viable. Because the amount of wood we're gathering up here is a joke, to put into friendly words. So Rob, please, you should have been rested. Okay. Now there's crackstone. Let's see, crackstone blocks forever, but with a tiny radius. Let's drop down a dumping zone here. So one thing I realize, do you see any crackstone chunks anywhere? I don't. So, here. They're just barely visible, that's all. Okay. Yeah, they are actually here. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so hard to actually see the stones. Oh my goodness. It's disgusting. Okay, so I'm gonna fetch up Tony for the stone cutting, and apart from that, I guess solar power is out of question. Something deep down inside me tells me there's not going to be too much around that department. But now that I got the crackstone, I want to build up another building here. So I always want to check out if this is you see, there's really, as visually pleasing as it might be, it's really complicated to understand where you ought to stop building. Oh my god. I think in the long term I'll just do it and accept that I'll mine away a few things here and there. And that's just that. Okay, this is gonna be the freezer, so therefore I need a little bit more power conduit down there. And as soon as Eric is done with the battery technology, we should be perfectly fine. Just the regular basics as usual. So steel and components are still available in a larger amount, that's good. So let's do a small stockpile zone in here for food and corpses. There it is. So apart from that, I'd really like to have some proper room to live at, you know. So first up, let's replace all that shoddy wooden stuff with crackstone. This also has a nice side effect of freeing up wood. Let's check out Crackstone. Crackstone has pretty regular stats. It's a tad bit more beautiful than a regular stone. I think that's a lower penalty to work speed than I'm used to. Well, okay, so there's a night ram. Let's check them out. Night ram is a stubborn herbivore that shares much of its genome with the predatory nightling. We're going to meet those, I'm so sure about that. So, yeah, okay, they are not having anything special here, but there's going to be night leather for everybody once we're done with this. So, another thing I need in there is a butcher table. So, doing a lot of things in here with steel. There. Or wait a sec, I don't want to block the... I don't know if that's nonsense, but I had it once that the output of the coolers was blocked by some building, and I'm not sure that's going to be any problem whatsoever. My god, this is dark in here. Like, I can't even imagine, I can't even notice how these items are looking like. Only the shapes. Spooky. Oh, and of course, hey, look at that. Those trees are not blocking the wind turbines. That's very, very unusual. That's very, very unusual. Normally, every kind of tree blocks a wind turbine, so... That wasn't intentional, but it's definitely worth mentioning. So, let's build that butcher table. Wonderful. So the other basics are down now. Let's see. What did I want to do next? So I got this. I'm slowly researching those batteries, which is really good. So another thing I wanted there was some teeny tiny kitchen room. Let's do it like that. Electric stove. There we go. So food source, done. We need some recreation, of course. I'm going to do the horseshoe pin out of crackstone this time. Oh, I'm out of crackstone. So... Luckily, I don't need to mine out anything right now, so... Let's cook some simple meals until everybody has two. Okay. And then next step is going to be some furniture to enjoy your meals at. Okay. How about building or No. Okay, that was one click too much. Going to put down the eating place down here. So let's harvest a few of those Radagusts. As a Tolkien reader, I got a lot of problem in accepting that there are plants called Radagusts. Always imagine we're eating mages. I can't shake off the impression, you know. So let's kill a one of those night rams. We hungry. Moving away Tony from the friendly fire there. And, well... I got that impression that gunfighting will be a lot harder than usual here. Also because of the permanent darkness. You see, darkness is not exactly good for your aiming, you know. There we go. So let's see. And additionally to everything I'm doing so far, I want lights in these rooms. Mainly for myself, you know? Mainly for myself. Okay, we got a visitor. Nice. because I'm so sad about seeing nothing at all here. I mean, darkness. Just relieved that this darkness in here is not giving any any harsher penalties on your behavior in general. So, oh well. Not gonna try to trade with those visitors here because I'm absolutely sure it's not worth the effort. I'm gonna put up a file cabinet for my research table, and let's drop down at least some stool. I want that built out of crackstone. Mainly because crackstone is just more available here, you know. So, sun is rising. Yay, lamps. A much more civilized feeling. Why is my cat having... My cat is having asthma? Okay. Wacky the Somalia cat is having asthma. I got it. So another thing I want to do is, well, have another wind turbine. Or build another wind turbine, much more. So... Oh, I don't have the underground, the subsurface conduit mod installed. Oops. Well, whatever. A few units, a few wind turbines will help me a lot. And apart from that, I just need the battery technology, I guess. So finally cutting stones again. That means I'm able to craft that stool and the furniture as well. The eating furniture. So it's not interesting. Just some information about one of the mods I use. Mad Duskrat. So far, this mod, this biome is definitely very innovative, you know? It's a very different gameplay to compared to what I'm used to. Especially to be not seeing so much. It's a very new experience to me. Oh well, that was horribly spoken. Seeing so little is a really new experience for me in this biome. So I really like that. There we go. And now let's drop some crackstone tables. And I can do dining chairs out of crackstone? Very surprised about that. I didn't expect this. So, just like every other alpha biome chunk, they are not stackable. I got the stackable chunks mod installed because I love it, but in this particular scenario, it's not usable, sadly. But whatever. Can't have everything, I guess. So, a crackstone dining chair does need a few work units. 669 sure sounds pretty satanic to me, but yeah, let's fast forward a bit. Alright. My little freezer unit is working. It's working. But gotta say, the area here is rather small, so I'm not too surprised that one cooler is sufficient. Okay, but according to the time necessary to build just one chair, the other stones will be getting cut in time. Okay. So battery technology getting researched painfully slow, but that's okay. I mean, Eric is a really horrible researcher to begin with, and I guess that's just okay. All right, the first dining chair is getting finished. Possibly using a stool would have been less time consuming, but this way Rob at least learns something about his job. So darkness dwellers and well, darkness exclamation mark. Every League of Legends player who has faced Nocturne once knows what I'm talking about. Whatever, that's just a little thing on the side. Okay, Crackstone dining chair is well, it's not less comfortable only because it's made out of crackstone. I like that. All right, but Forsaken Fog, what's that? Yeah, well, that's just the description of this place in general. But that means also there's practically no other weather around here. So what I wanted to do, as a matter of fact, was I wanted to drop down a little growing zone around these buggers here. And I think I have to exclude these tiles, otherwise the gammas might be getting cut away. I don't want that. So let's see. I would really like if they if there was some indication from where to where the light zone is reaching, but can't have everything, I guess. So there's no predators whatsoever on this map so far. I'm surprised. I expected the nightlings on this map way earlier, to be honest. And apart from that, I also realized a night ram, 225 meat per animal is really a lot. So how dangerous are these beasties? There has to be a downside. Oh my god, 14 damage. I see. It's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. So they might have a very slow attack, but oh my god, when they hit you. Okay. Not too surprised about these night animals being a little bit more dangerous than I'm used to. I was just very surprised how long these guys were living off of one carcass. Normally, one body of an animal doesn't last my folks that long. Doesn't get my folks this far. So yeah, let's get one more into the freezer, I'd say. So Rob, I need your gun too. Alright, but that also explains to me why these nasties tank so many gunshots before they go down, you know. Alright, there we go. Wait. I've got to bring back the night ram. Okay. Here we go. Some... Ah, I forbid the sewing for some reason. Okay, the tribe of Gorar is raiding me now. And it's Gorar. Is it actually the leader of this place or what? Can't imagine. That would be silly. The tribe of Gorar. I never had something like that happening. So, since it was already 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I want to attack this person as quick as possible before it's too dark to fight it. Well, I want to bring Eric away from that. I didn't fight that good. Usually I fight those things a lot better. So, Gorar. I don't want to recruit Gorar, to be honest. I have no interest in that. So we're going to leave Gorar here and just let him die. So, Eric, please remember you are also, ought to, it was just a bruise. Okay. And there I thought there was an actual, oh gosh, no. Oh well, whatever. Okay, Gorar is dead. And there goes the nighttime. So, yeah, like I said, this is really necessary. So, my friends, it's time to say goodbye for today. And I really, really enjoy my time here. So, I hope you guys do as well. And we're going to do more of that in the next episode. I think I'm going to plant some rice instead of potatoes, because I don't know how much time I have. So, feel free to drop me a comment down below. Feel free to tell me anything or ask me anything you want to know about this biome, or bring up some new ideas. I think this will be a series which is done in 3 episodes, because so far I think I already discovered a lot of that, and that means episode 2 will be more about the everyday life in the Forsaken Crags, and episode 3 will be most likely the summarization. So just to give you an idea how things will work. Leave a like, leave a subscription if you want to join the channel. I'd be super delighted if you do. I surely don't mind if you don't. I just hope you had a great time, and we're going to see each other soon again. Goodbye.